It's not MS Dhoni, it's been Bandari, but number 7 on the back in yellow too. Dragged down, pumped. And just if you're wondering, that's the son of Mohamed Nabi, who smoked a Siddhartha back 6.
Into the side at the expense of the Englishman Luke Benkenstein, and repaying the faith of the selectors. He is a strong, powerful hitter of a cricket ball. Hasn't got that many yet, but he's got to start here.
Left arm spin to win. It's been, isn't it, throughout this competition. Going to dominate those wicket-taking charts. I suspect by the end, there's that ever-familiar number 7 in blue on the shirt of yellow. You're watching on Star. How good was he, MS Dhoni?
Amazing cricketer. In a pressurised situation. Think of another cricketer that you would have wanted at the crease with bat in hand. So many times, in times we thought they could not win, he took them over the line.
Leading edge, but even Dipendra Singh can't get there. End of the 7th, it's 45 for 1.
आफ्ना हरेक चिन्ताहरू अब हामीलाई छोडिदिनुस्। तपाईको भोलिको भरपर्दो साथी सानीमा रिलायन्स लाइफ इन्स्योरेन्स खुलेर जियौं।
तर यो सिद्धि दाग यो निकाल्न इजी छ। सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाशको 10 हातको शक्ति छ यस्तो जसले सिद्धि दाग निकाल्न गर्छ। सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश।
Neoco solar water heaters, water purifiers. Chimneys, the gas hobs like music, your way of quality living.
Ferry, going to continue. This is one of his brilliances. He essentially becomes almost a 12th fielder. He never has a mid-wicket because he's so quick. There was one really famous one, wasn't there, at the GT20, where he picked up and threw down one stump from what would be a conventional straight mid-wicket position. He's so quick, you can never rest on your laurels when you're running between the wickets. I can't think of a fielder, maybe Jadeja, who we mentioned earlier, who's quicker across the outfield. Sensational from the Tiger, yet again. It's the change to the team. If you're just joining us, Rohan Mustafa will not play any further part in the tournament, back home to the UAE for personal reasons. Dilpreet Bajwa from Canada brought into the team.
I know it was some time back, but I just thought it was important for me to just finish why that tour happened to Australia for the rest of the world, because of the horrors, the absolute horrors of apartheid. South Africa were banned from international sport, and so the tour to Australia by the South Africans was cancelled, and the rest of the world team was chosen to replace them. And that rest of the world side had Sunil Gavaskar, Graham Pollock, the South African left-hander, Clive Lloyd, Sir Garfield Sobers, Baruch Engineer, Tony Gregg. It was a wonderful side that played against Australia, and that's the Sobers got a double 100, I think, at Sydney against the Australians. And I did ask my late father, I said, look, I've seen Callis play, I've seen both them and Flint, great all-rounders. Surely Sobers couldn't have been as good as them. And he said to me, well, I've seen all of them, and there is only one, and that is the great Sir Garfield Sobers. End of the 80th, 49 for 1.
Watch NPL on the go on Ncell app, unlimited YouTube and other NPL packs. Download Ncell app now or dial *123*9#.
म त पैसा लिन्छु आइमी पेमा चाहियो के र खर्च गर्न सजिलो कार्डबाटै किन्छु म लिन्छु म ब्याज पनि पाइन्छ हो विदेशबाट आएको रकम वेलकम टु आइमी पे वालेट आइमी पे भए चाहियो के छ सबै सेट
prepare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School, where every step leads to a new adventure.
Safe save into the attack, hammered into the deep, and hammered away for one bounce four. That's a super four powered by Encel 4G. Bit of a drag down from the man who was the hero yesterday, and the 50 comes up.
But one thing that you do need to do is when you get a bad delivery is put it away. Yes, please.
Again helped away, another drag down. The fielder will help his bowler out. 90 off 61, 3 for 30. That's not a bad day out from a safe save yesterday, was it? Spoke in the post-match, didn't he, about the potential for this to be a platform for him. Has had a little experience in the 100 too. He's always been thought of as a potential superstar. You talk about young talent. Bowled him, dead ball. Bowler is entitled to deliver it, but the batter is also able to say he's not ready. We've seen Mark Watt cause a few controversies with this, particularly in that Australia series in September. Probably the right call. We'll get another look in a moment.
What he does well here is he doesn't play a shot at it. He just lets it go and lets it hit the stumps, which helped the umpires make that decision.
My understanding of the law, which the MCC actually issued a clarification on in September after Mark Watt not once but twice dismissed bowlers. There's two of the heroes. Team Naran was one of the young heroes, and Irie, one of the absolute fan favourites. Spot on the money. If he did play a shot, then the ball would have counted. Now, obviously, if he got bat on it, it probably would have been a dot rather than a wicket. But he's entitled to say, I'm not ready, and the umpire correctly signals dead ball. 56 for 1.
सुजल डेयरीको उत्कृष्ट उत्पादन डिलाइट डेयरी व्हाइटनरले अब हरेक दिन डिलाइटफुल
तपाईँको असली एनर्जी Red Bull.
Irie to continue. Chitwan Raions just starting to get going, and given the tournament he's had thus far, the bat he really needed to show something into the teens. Not a great strike rate, but this is a good platform given the power that there is to come for the Rhinos. Kushal Malla looks to me to be coming to the boil. And then there's the power of Isakil and Jan Nicol Lofty-Eaton. That's a good stroke. All the way for 4 more.
I do think it's these two at the crease's responsibility now to look to accelerate, because when you're almost halfway through and you've got 9 wickets in hand with the power of Malla to come and Lofty-Eaton, then I think you need to try and accelerate. And even if one of you get out, it's not a problem. But if you both come off, well, then you post something significant.
Helped into the leg side. Yeah, the boundary ball wasn't a good one. Irie has a tiny habit of bowling one bad one and over. He often covers it up because his other ones are so rapidly bowled, and he picks up dots and singles, but I'd love to see him lose that from his bowling. One bad one. So that's a fine shot, and McMullen won't be able to cut it off. Second boundary of the over. The Rhinos are starting to go through the gears.
Well, the first one, it's almost a mirror image of the first one, because there was width to Ezekiel, who hit it through extra cover for 4, and now there's width to Rommel, who hits that through extra cover for 4.
Back live as Irie again feels ever so rapidly. It'll be a dot ball, and it's going to be time for a drink for all of the players. The Rhinos in good shape, 66 for 1.
यो निकाल्न easy छ। सर्फ एक्सेल easy wash। यसको 10 हातको शक्ति छ यस्तो जसले सिद्धि दाग निकाल्न गर्छ। सर्फ एक्सेल easy wash।
म त एकटक्क छु प्रभु इन्स्योरेन्स जो छ साथ अनि तपाईको
प्रभु इन्स्योरेन्स protecting your future। म्याचको मिठो साथी रिजल्ट्स नमकीन जति खाए पनि खाउ लाग्ने।
Into fresh. Freshness that bonds. Refresh. बनाउँछ भित्रैबाट fresh.
Instar for a complete home.
Neoco solar water heaters, water purifiers. Chimneys, the gas hobsle बुझेको छ your way of quality living.
Instar for a complete home.
स्विजल डेयरीको उत्कृष्ट उत्पादन डिलाइट डेयरी व्हाइटनरले अब हरेक दिन डिलाइटफुल। DHI happier home छुट्टै छ है।
Legends rise through greatness and lead with their actions. From a timeless legacy to inspiring a nation, legends choose the ball. Drive like a legend. Drive the ball.
Yeah, his day was on the dance cam yesterday. And how elegant did he look?
Yeah, he just broke into a step with a DJ-like move, and it had everybody as well in the ground erupting in a very nice, colorful vibe as well. And at the moment, Chitwan Rainos opting to bat first have looked good despite losing Karki early. Yeah. Unprecedented acceptance for the sport in this part of the world. It never ceases to amaze me how much they love their sport in Nepal, particularly cricket. Really, it's so overwhelming if you're a cricketer sometimes.
A terrific response. And this is how much the people love cricket here. Turned up in large numbers.
Yeah, I've liked the way Ezekiel has come out. Dropped in the last game. He's come out well. You've got to put a price on your wicket, show value.
Yeah, 50 of the partnership comes up. It's taken 44 balls. But they've got a launching pad. And I agree with you, Mikhail. Ezekiel's a good young player. Mohammad Nabi's father must have given him a mouthful for not making use of those opportunities early, but he's looked good today. He's looked hungry. He's really looked hungry.
That's right out of the screw, straight in the hands of the fielder as well in the deep. And Zeb strikes. 3 for 33 in the last match for Zeb. And he picks up a wicket in the second over. Raval has to depart. And this is a good wicket as well. The 50 partnership comes to an end as Raval has to go.
It was a short ball. It was there for the taking. Just couldn't hit it into the gap. Hit it straight to the fielder, Bipin Raval. Consumed 20 balls for his 17. But he was a part of a good partnership with Hassan Ezekiel. But a crucial time to get out. 67 for 2. Raval goes for 17.
130 against the Pokhara Avengers. He's just the 130, a striker a little under 120, but it's Ezekiel who's impressed, and his stay in the middle will be very, very helpful. Oh, that one kept low. He had to drag it towards mid-wicket.
He's giving no pace to work with. Saif Ali Zeb. Two was short. Was there to hit. But Raval hit it straight down Kubeline's throat at long on. Yeah, good wicket for the Royals. Ezekiel, this is a vital partnership.
And gets the leading edge. Ezekiel in game number 1 against Kathmandu Gurkhas got 12 in 7. Versus the Avengers got 14 in 10. And after 2 poor outings, he was dropped for the 3rd game against the Karnali Yaks. And today he's putting on a show, 39 and 37.
Malla not ready. Yeah, I quite like Ezekiel. I like Benkenstein as well. 2 under-19 cricketers, they were very good. Sad to see Benkenstein miss out today, but Ezekiel has made most of his opportunity. 11 gone, it's 70 for 2.
Can't wait, won't wait. Sophie's Dark Fantasy. Desho, Kushiko Connection.
DHI happier home. Today's hey.
Legends rise through greatness and lead with their actions. From a timeless legacy to inspiring a nation, legends choose the ball. Drive like a legend. Drive the ball.
Been the mainstay for them in the middle overs and the middle order. A lot of dependency on Kushal Malla, but good to see Ezekiel taking responsibility. A matured innings from his end this afternoon. 70 for 2 after 11.
A very crucial phase of this game. Ishan, Pandey. We were warming up, and I remember Dipendra Singh Airi walked up to Ishan Pandey and said, "Hey Pandey, just be ready to bowl today." So he knew what the wicket was going to do. There's more spin on going to be an offer, and Ishan Pandey gets thrown the ball, especially when Kushal Malla, the left-hander, is at the crease.
Yeah, that's why today as a player, you really cannot be one-dimensional. You have to bring a lot more to the table. We've not seen Ishan Pandey roll his arm. We've really been impressed with his batting. That's the one time he did.
He bowled just the one over and got a wicket. Pandey. Back was off spin. Still getting turned. Malla happy to bide his time.
Quite phase, 10 deliveries since the last boundary. Is there a change of gloves being called by Malla in the middle? Yeah, it's a very important game for the Rhinos. We're seeing what's happening with the Lumbini Lions early in the day. For the good of the competition, the teams that are on the bottom half of the table, if they start winning, then it makes it interesting, Shri.
Without a doubt. Table is still wide open, mind you. This is a very important partnership. And very important 2 to 3 overs. They've got a chance to make it or break it. Ezekiel, 39 of 38, is eyeing the big shots against the off-spinner. Malla is biding his time. Intelligently bowled. Haven't seen as much spin to this afternoon game. Usually 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. is probably a very good time to bat. Pai is not happy with Malla walking down to his partner. Very strict there.
Firmly struck. Look at that for height and distance. That's 6 from the moment it left the bat. It's gone a long way as well. Ezekiel is warming up beautifully this afternoon. He moves into the 40s.
I'm not sure what Malla is telling him. Ezekiel's got only one plan. If it's up there, he's going to hit it out of the park. The good bat swing from Hassan Ezekiel. Powerful young lad. He's got maximum. His second six moves to 45 of 39. Siddhartha Bank 6 there.
Yeah, he's just eyeing that area, that region, anything in the slot, and he's going to go after the bowler. It's been a good over. 9 runs, 8 coming off it, 78 for 2.
तपाईँको असली एनर्जी Red Bull, असली नै रोजौँ Yoko, so the water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys, the gas hobsle बुझेको छ your way of quality living.
शिक्षा र खेलकुदका माध्यमले विश्व मानचित्रमा चिन्दैछ
For them, that's handsome, that's high, that's out of here. Ezekiel reaches his 50 as well. Brilliantly done. He's come back into form. And what a way to reach a half century. It's been an authoritative innings. And the dugout as well know how important a knock it is from this young man.
Yeah, I think it's a very important innings for Hassan Ezekiel when he's playing franchise cricket all over the world. We all know how talented he is. But he's got his opportunity and he's made it count. He's taken it with both hands. I'm very, very happy for the young man because he deserves it. Very, very good striker of the ball. Can hit a long ball, wields a long handle. And look at the way he's brought up his 50 in style. He's hit the off spinner over long on. He's hit the left arm spinner over long off. And that's the way to do it. Hassan Ezekiel, very happy for you. May you get a lot more. Yeah, this is an important phase of the game. And Hassan Ezekiel has got to make this count, this innings. Got 53 or 42, all right. But half done the job.
Yeah, and Malla has his task cut out over here. Doesn't need to do anything silly. Just keep one end. Ezekiel is striking it well, powerfully as well. Just give it to him. 3 6s, 5 4s. Yeah, much better. This is a very matured approach that he's put across this afternoon. He's not throwing it away, unlike the previous 2 occasions.
Good batting. He's making his opportunity count, and I'm very happy for Ezekiel, especially as an overseas pro. The expectations on you is a lot more. And he's delivered for his team here. He needs to get them up to 160. Good batting from Malla again. 10 of the over already. Ball to play. Zaib into his 3rd over.
Yeah, they're going at close to 7 and over, 8 in the last. Already 10 in this with the ball to go. Yeah, just check the shot. Take a quick single. Shy at the non-striker's end. They believe they have their man. That will be referred upstairs. Is Ezekiel struggling? Was it needed? We'll have to wait and watch.
Yeah, that will be very close. The Nepal pay decision pending. Ezekiel will have his heart in his mouth. Direct hits are extremely close. Dipendra Singh Airi is the fielder. You can't take him on. This is a piece of brilliance. As the bail's been dislodged, that is going to be extremely close.
I'd want to believe Ezekiel may have done enough. Stay in the middle, but one stump to aim at. One hand pickup in motion, and that's the brilliance of Airi. That's what he is as a fielder. This is never easy, but Shri, I believe, maybe another angle from the other end would ideally help to understand if that bat had some part of it across the line. He's safe. He's done well. It looked like he was struggling, but it was touch and go. He can breathe a sigh of relief. 11 runs coming off over number 13. 89 for 2.
शिक्षा र खेलकुदका माध्यमले विश्व मानचित्रमा चिन्दैछ। मेरो सिटी अफ क्रिकेट बेङ्गलोरी अनि यो सहर चिनाउन अगुवाई गर्ने मेरो कलेज, मेरो एसपिए कलेज मेरो गौरव।
आफ्ना हरेक चिन्ताहरू अब हामीलाई छोडिदिनुहोस्। तपाईको भोलिको भरपर्दो साथी सानीमा रिलायन्स लाइफ इन्स्योरेन्स, खुलेर जियौँ।
तर यो जिद्दी दाग यो निकाल्न इजी छ। सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश, यसको 10 हातको शक्ति छ यस्तो जसले जिद्दी दाग निकाल्न गर्छ इजी। सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश।
Yoko solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys, the gas homes your way of quality living.
Really well. Yeah, he's running well, he's running fast, and they're pushing for the second, and they'll get two as well. Good running. So the runs are coming thick and fast, so just the right time to also head across to Andrew Leonard, who's alongside Sharad Vesavkar from the Chitwan Rainos.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mikhail. One of my great friends and a great cricketer, Sharad. So nice to see you, so nice to speak to you. How are you enjoying this MPL?
It's been amazing. I mean, the atmosphere, it's been the third festival now for Nepal, so yeah, having a great time, yeah.
You know how much commentary we've done together. I don't get to commentate on you too much. I'm sad you're missing out in the team today, but you're using your experience to help the young Chitwan Rainos players?
Absolutely. I mean, like, it's the win that matters. Whoever is playing, they're contributing for the team, and being around them, sharing my knowledge, and that's what Sohail and Ravi is doing as well. So it's been a very good combination in the team, and I hope this game is going well at the moment, but these two, at least one batter has to bat till the end.
I think you've got a great platform. Hassan Isakil on 58 not out, 92 for 2 in the 14th. What kind of a total would you like? What can you defend?
See, 7 overs to go, at least 70 runs on the board, because 8 wickets in hand and some big power hitters at the bottom. So we hope we can get around 160, 150 plus 160. That would be a good score to defend, as the ball is keeping too low as well.
Let me ask you about your journey for cricket in Nepal, 2014 T20 World Cup. This inaugural MPL seems to be setting things to a new level. Did you ever think you'd see days like this?
Yeah, actually it was a dream for us, like organizing this tournament itself and taking the leadership. I mean, this is going to grow only. I'm hoping next year we'll play under floodlights. That's going to be amazing.
We did hear Paris Katke, your former teammate, mention that. It's not just you in terms of the veterans, Binod Bandari out there doing that. How much do you enjoy still playing, whether with your teammates, whether they're young or old?
I mean, like, that's why we play sport, we enjoy it, we love it. I mean, till the knees gives, till the legs go on, so we'll keep playing the domestic cricket at least. So yeah, let's see how it goes.
How big a win would this be, given how well the Royals have played throughout the tournament?
Yeah, you could see, like almost Lumini getting a game from Janakpur. It would have opened the tournament. So yeah, like looking to win this game nicely, and then, Sudurpaschim, they're at the top of the table at the moment, so things will be balanced out.
Final question, we've got a big crowd behind us. How great are these Nepal fans?
Look at them, like the energy and the passion, always behind the team and roaring up. So yeah, it's been brilliant, and every game they are coming up and supporting the team, so it's been amazing, yeah.
Mate, great to talk to you. They are simply the best in the world. That's going to round out this over. It's going to be a single to close it out. Great to hear from Sharad Vesavkar. The score now is 94 for 2.
Watch NPL on the go on Ncell app, unlimited YouTube and other NPL packs. Download Ncell app now or dial *123*9#.
Legends rise through greatness and lead with their actions. From a timeless legacy to inspiring a nation, legends choose the ball. Drive like a legend. Drive the ball.
Dish ho, खुशी को connection.
Dear child, happier home. Today sahi.
Waiting, and they'll certainly add a lot of impetus in the back end. 150, 160 is what Sharad said. We saw 130 odd being defended earlier in the day, went into the final delivery, a nail biter, quite a cliffhanger. The surface will certainly present some questions as this game progresses, Shri.
But it's looked better, the surface. In this afternoon game, it hasn't spun as much as it did in the morning. So yeah, I think they would need 150, 160. Keeping it tad low, but I think that's normal. Given the traffic that we've had on the square, the groundsman's done an absolutely great job, without doubt. Yeah, the festive atmosphere continues. Sunday is a working day in Kathmandu, remember, but still we've got a full crowd here. Game is very interestingly poised. 94 for 2 in 14. And people are just celebrating. They've supported good cricket. We've had favourite teams, definitely. But in general, people have just supported very, very good cricket. They've got their heroes. They've got Airi, they've got Rohit Paudel, they've got Lamichane. But they've supported really, really good cricket all round.
Yeah, unprecedented acceptance and love for cricket in Nepal. No surprises. He's looked good, Hassan. He's given that a whack, smashed it on the offside. And then race away for a four. That thunders into the ropes. That's the power Hassan Ezekiel brings.
Avinash Bohra is a kind of a specialist in these overs. It's not been easy to get away, Bohra, but his second over starts with a boundary. Good shot. Opened up his feet, opened up the arms, and picked the gap to perfection. Once it beat the point fielder, the sweeper cover had no chance. That's the power of Hassan Ezekiel.
Yeah, just moves in the crease, hits it straight towards long off. He's been eyeing that area, he's peppered it with some mighty sixes, Hassan. And I feel he's taken a liking to Avinash Bohra as well.
Hard bowler Bohra changes up his pace. He's got a good slow ball into the wicket, striking at 128, and that's only going to go up the longer he bats. It's a good knock, 64 of 50, partnership of 32 in 23. 6 fours and 3 sixes for Ezekiel. He's got the power, without a doubt. Saukar made a good point. He said one of these two have to bat till the end.
Good slow delivery. Poor wicket keeping. Vinod Bhandari lets that go. It'll be 4 against the run of play. You can't be allowing easy runs at the moment. 100 comes up as well. Courtesy that wide. Bohra's not impressed.
Yeah, extra runs, these bonus runs for the Rhinos. That's a rare blemish in the field by the Sudurpaschim Royals. Wide given as well. Bhandari usually good behind the wickets. Not this time. It's a rare blemish, I must say. The Royals, terrific team they are, top of the table.
Yeah, he's so good with his deliveries. So unpredictable. A short ball followed by a delivery right underneath the bat. He's been the wicket taker for Nepal for quite some time as well. He's the captain's go-to man, Sri.
Yeah, definitely very experienced Avinash Bohra. It's been a slow start to Malla's innings. 10 balls for his 6. Played himself in. Won't be far below before Malla starts to go. Down the ground, just a single. This is a really good game. Two very, very good teams. Rhinos third on the table. Sudurpaschim Royals now the second. It's a very, very evenly balanced contest, and the contest between ball and bat has been very good. What's Avinash got for Hassan Ezekiel?
Good change up over here. 150, 160 is enough, you reckon, Sri, on the surface?
Yeah, from here on, they want 165 overs to go after this ball. Definitely want 160. 10 and over with 8 wickets in hand is a must in modern day cricket. They get to 160, it'll be a very, very good chase.
Yeah, just following the batter. Smart bowling. He's a very shrewd operator in the middle. 12 runs coming off over number 15. It's 106 for 2.
I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School, where every step leads to a new adventure.
DHI happier home. Today sahi.
Tapayko, asli energy, Red Bull, asli nerozum.
प्रभु इन्स्योरेन्स हो त साथ अनि तपाईको
Prabhu Insurance, protecting your future.
15 overs gone. It's 106 for 2. Currently going at 7 runs and over. Projected score gets them to just 141. Got HD Ackerman alongside me. HD, what do you reckon is going to be par score here?
Traditionally, it's a lot easier to bat in the afternoon game than it is in the morning game. That is already starting to be highlighted by not as much spin or not as much turn for the slow bowlers. But they got a lovely base here with Ezekiel in, just 2 down. There's still some power to come. But you would think that both of them now are going to put the foot down. Kushal Malik can hit the ball a long way as well.
That's a full toss. The catch is taken. We're just going to see if there's any confirmation on height, but he's on the move. Ezekiel's walking off. 65 off 52 was a decent innings, but he might have fallen at a tricky time.
It's a slow ball from Kugelheim, but it's not often that he makes an error of that sort, where he gets his length all wrong. Yeah, he looks a little disappointed, even though he's got the wicket. But a lovely innings from Ezekiel. He caught up nicely when he was going at just a runner ball. Goes for 65, 106 for 3.
For 3, and the partnership, the danger man, is back. Ezekiel 65 of 52. Brings in Ravi Bopara, though, who's having a fantastic Nepal Premier League, scoring runs every time he comes out here. Half century in the last game as well. That's a loose one, and that's going to go for 5 wides.
He was looking for the Yorker against the new man, looking for the wicket, wanting to get rid of Bopara early, but strays very, very badly.
Coach Brad Hodge on screen. Gonna get off the mark, Ravi Bopara. And great running this.
Very fine cricketer, this man, Ravi Bopara. He's a very smart T20 player. Rely on boundaries to ensure that he strikes the ball at an impressive rate. His placement of the cricket ball is quite exceptional.
Two half centuries so far, back to back. Again, just gently pushed, and they pick up another single.
Slower ball, so just dipped on him. Handy catch at an important time. He was just starting to find some rhythm with his hitting, the powerful Ezekiel.
Up and over. looking for the second again. Ravi Bopara is sent back. There's our sparkling smile fan of the match. A beautiful happy dance smile. She seems very excited, HD. Herself on the big screen.
I'm always amused by those that appear on the big screen because it's a natural reaction when someone tells them you're on the big screen. Then what they do is they look towards the big screen, which means that the front of their face actually goes away from the camera that's on them.
I don't think they've gotten around to processing that at that moment. She's probably gone viral though. It's miscued, but a handy miscue as they finish this over with a boundary. Unfortunate for Scott Kugelheim. 16 overs gone, it's 120 for 3.
सुजल डेयरीको उत्कृष्ट उत्पादन डिलाइट डेयरी व्हाइटनरले अब हरेक दिन डिलाइटफुल.
Watch NPL on the go on Ncell app, unlimited YouTube and other NPL packs. Download Ncell app now or dial *123*9#.
तर यो सिद्धि दाग यो निकाल्न इजी. सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश. यसको 10 हातको शक्ति छ यस्तो. यसले सिद्धि दाग निकाल्न गर्छ इजी. सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश.
Seen tattoos as well. Down the ground and pick up another single.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, this is the 300th fall of the NPL, and if my arithmetic is correct, that would be 1,200 school kits for the school children, powered by Ncell Foundation.
Full toss. Just a one bounce down to McMullen. So that was some great math there.
I'd spent the entire break between the overs working it out. Pen and pencil was out, then the calculator, just to double check. That's a lot of school kits. That's wonderful. Wonderful initiative by the Ncell Foundation.
Picked up and launched a long way. Ravi Bopara gets a hold of this and dispatches it for a 6.
This is exactly what we're talking about when it comes to Bopara, is that he just knocks it around, he finds a 1 here, he finds a 2, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he just goes whack, and he's 11 or 5, striking it at 220.
Loose delivery again. And a slight misfield. That's going to run away for 4 runs. Slapped through the offside this time.
Sliding in the outfield is a skill in itself, and this is just hit so hard that I don't think that he managed to get past the ball so that his hands would get in line with the ball. Boundary.
Goes extra full this time. Full Yorker, Ravi Bopara. Wanted to get some bat on that.
That opening game against the Gurkhas when he got 11, he got a good delivery, just nicked it to the keeper off the left arm spinner.
To single to end the 17th, 133 for 3.
DHI happier home. छुट्टै छ है
डिस्कोमा खेलको मजा छ बेग्लै हरेक खेल हेरिन्छ साथी होस् या एक्लै
Dish Home, खुशीको connection. Insta for a complete home.
Music has been outstanding here. I've really got to learn some of these songs. They really are beautiful. Short, pulled away. There is protection in the deep.
Big finish needed here. Big finish. They've got the players to produce it. The Rhinos. I think Kugelan's been at his best. He hasn't been bad, but he hasn't been at his best.
Bolden. It's chopped on. And you were talking about a late push, but the Rhinos, they've just lost another wicket. It's because Scott Kugelein's got different plans.
He's been a quality performer throughout the tournament for the Royals, Kugelein. I said that he hasn't been at his best, but he does have the ability to produce when his team need him most. Again, it's a hard off-cutter into the surface, so it just sticks for a moment in time, and Mala has to readjust, and when he does, the bottom edge is found. Smashes into the stumps, and Mala goes for 13. He hasn't found his rhythm yet. He will at some stage, the powerful left-hander. It's 1-3-4 for 4.
For 25, Kugelein having an impact. It's Jan Nicol Lofty-Eaton. 101, his best score against Nepal. Have to wait to get off the mark.
It's really disappointing that we haven't seen the best of Kushal Mala yet, because he really is quite the entertainer. Strong hitter of the cricket ball. Early days yet for his side.
He will get off the mark this time. Dilpreet Bajwa doing the work in the deep. Projected score 153, going at just over 7.5 runs and over. And the wickets are pegging away at that progress. The good thing for the Rhinos is they've still got Ravi Bopara out in the middle. Into the leg side. And looking for that second. They're so quick in between the wickets.
With Bopara at the crease, Lofty-Eaton. The two of them managed to stay there right till the end. The feeling is that the score will be 160 plus. 11 runs and over from here gets them to 161. Both these batters will be eyeing more than that This team, the Royals, has been extremely difficult to get away. They're highly disciplined, very professional. They execute extremely well.
It's a single, 10 the over, 18 gone, 138 for 4.
Bond Super Light Gel with hyaluronic acid. 200% instant hydration. Miracles happen.
Kapay ko, asli energy, Red Bull, asli nerozum.
Watch NPL on the go on Ncell app, unlimited YouTube and other NPL packs. Download Ncell app now or dial *123*.
141 runs to Ravi Bopara. He has been impressive here at the Nepal Premier League. But the local hero leading that with 181.
Moral of the story, you don't want to be the highest run scorer in the competition because your team doesn't win a game. 181 runs for Rowan Podell. And his side have not won a game. You must be going back to your hotel at night thinking, what is going on here?
That's some way to look at it. Tight call. I really thought they would have pulled off a win this morning. The Lions. Low scoring affair. They should have crossed over the line. But losing becomes a habit too, doesn't it, over time?
Yeah, unfortunately, that's the nature of the beast. Is that when you lose a couple, the dominoes tend to fall the wrong side. The Royals can go level with the Bolts, Janakpur, if they win this. The Rhinos, well, if they win it, they go level with the Royals. So very tight at the top. Just a reminder, it's the top 4 teams after the group stages, 7 matches each, that progress to the playoffs.
Reversed. Not very convincingly, but he will pick up a single. They need a big over here. Not a lot of deliveries to come.
He was looking for the reverse hit there because there was 2 men up behind point on the offside. But where Avinash did well is he provided him with no pace to be able to get the ball up and over.
Well, Bold just pushed out. Misfield allows for 2 runs.
There's been too much of this. There's been a lot of high-quality cricket. There's been some great catches, some wonderful batting and bowling. But too often, over the course of the opening week of this tournament, have we seen this. Fumbles in the outfield.
Toss, and this has been hammered down the ground. Up and over the side screen. It's a massive hit for 6. You cannot be bowling this to the likes of Ravi Bopara.
A Sitar top bank 6. Ravi Bopara striking it at over 200. He is the danger. He is the threat to the Royals' unbeaten campaign.
I did not know you could roll your R's like that, HD.
I am a man of many skills.
Through the offside this time. I saw the dance moves the other day. Those were impressive too.
I bring up most of those moves when I know none of my friends are watching because they're at work. 150 up.
"27 deliveries to bring up the last 50. Moving into the line of the delivery. And this is excellent running. Excellent stuff to end the over. 19th done. It's 152 for 4.
Bond Super Light Gel with hyaluronic acid. 200% instant hydration. Miracles happen.
ब्याङ्किङ सेक्टरमा पहिलो पटक सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्कले ल्याएको छ सिद्धार्थ रिवार्ड्स। यसमा पोइन्ट छ। सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्क, सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई।
DHI happier home. छुट्टै छ है।
This is one of my favorite songs here. So melodious. But we're getting into the business end of this innings. 1 over to come. 6 deliveries. They're sitting at 152. And it's the skipper of the Royals, Chitwan Rainos, who's going to come in to bowl the last one. Would have been your pick of the bowler to bowl the last one?
Tough question. I don't think McMullen is a specialist to bowl at the death, and he's really the one seamer that they could turn to with Kugelheim finished. Spin has proved effective today. I'm not so sure about this man, though. Not when you're bowling to this man. He plays spin particularly well.
He makes it look quite effortless, Ravi Bopara. A bit of width, and he tees off, goes straight down the ground. Good bounce as well, allowing for another boundary. Could be in for an expensive over if Bopara's on strike. Smashed again, this time a bit wider. And well fielded. Naresh Badayar out in the deep. Played for Nepal, currently lives in Canada.
Again, watch the point of contact here from Bopara, because they'd moved long off straighter because of the previous stroke. And this one he almost slices across it just to try and get it a little bit squarer. Gets 2, keeps the strike. Now goes down the ground. Has he got enough? No, he doesn't. At a vital time, in a vital game, Dipendra Singh strikes.
It's the Tiger, trying to keep the Royals in the contest. Ravi Bopara, a very good innings, but it's the skipper that gets him. Tries to go down the ground again. Naresh Badayar in the deep, well-judged catch. And that late push that the Rhinos needed might just take a bit of a hit. A decent knock, 36 off 18 deliveries for Ravi Bopara. It's 158 for 5. Rotella. He's got 3 deliveries deep in his crease. Gets it over Dipendra Singh, and he's quick as well. The running's been excellent. They pick up 2.
Just found the toe end of the bat. Very, very fine innings though, Bopara. Very fine innings.
dragged down. And always looking, Dipender Singh Airy. So sharp in the field. It's been lapped, and it's been lapped very well. The last delivery of this innings goes for a boundary. 164 for 5 in their 20, the Rhinos. And they'll feel that they've got themselves in a possibly comfortable position. Staring at 150 earlier in the innings. 164, not a bad effort.
Just trying to think where that score lies. If it's who's favourites at this point, because it's a nice way to finish. Certainly gives you some added momentum going into the halfway point. Dipendra's final over going for 12. But I don't think that it is a score where they can afford to relax the Rhinos. I still think they're going to have to be very good with the ball. Hassan Ezekiel came in at the expense of Luke Benkenstein and played well, his 65 or 52. Everyone else sort of struggled a little bit to score at a runner ball. It took the innings of Ravi Vapara to give it that impetus that it was required, him striking at over 200 to ensure that the Rhinos will go into the break with certainly something that is more than competitive.
Few decent partnerships, Ezekiel, part of most of them. His partnership with Rahul, 50 off 45, and then again with Kushal Malla, 39 off 29. And then Bopara comes in and puts in a couple of decent partnerships with both Lofty Eaton and Kushal Malla. 164 for 5 in their 20. The bowling, they tried to keep themselves in this game, the Royals. 2 wickets to Kugaline, a wicket each to McMullen and Dipender Singh Airy alongside Saif Ali Zaib. All in all, we'll just have to find out how this second innings plays out.
Won the toss, decided to have a bat first. They didn't get off to the quickest of starts. Karki and Ezekiel going at about a runner ball. They were going at around 6 and over. Karki was the first to go for 9. Ezekiel was joined by the left-handed Rawal, and just when you thought they were getting well behind the 8 ball, they would find the odd boundary. And this was a good partnership between these two, even though Rawal went at less than runner ball, 17 from his 20 before he was given out. And this was a good partnership. This is when Ezekiel found his...
Tapaiku, Asli Energy, Red Bull, Asli Neros.
DHI happier home. Today sahi.
Tapaiku, Asli Energy, Red Bull, Asli Neros.
इसकोमा खेलको मजा छ बेग्लै हरेक खेल हेरिन्छ साथी होस् या एक्लै
देशो खुशीको कनेक्सन
बसेर हेर बाहिर यसरी भित्र जान त गाह्रो छ
Curiosity dog, यो निकाल्न easy छ सर्फ एक्सेल easy wash यसको 10 हातको शक्ति छ यस्तो त्यसले सिद्धि दाग निकाल्न गर्छ easy सर्फ एक्सेल easy wash.
Legends rise to greatness and lead with their actions. From a timeless legacy to inspiring a nation, legends choose the ball. Drive like a legend. Drive the ball.
सिद्धार्थ एसआईपीमा लगानी किन गर्ने आफ्नो बच्चाको उज्जवल भविष्यको लागि आनन्दसँग रिटायरमेन्ट बिताउनको लागि आफ्नो सपनाको घर बनाउनको लागि लङ टर्ममा धेरै फाइदा पाउनको लागि त्यसैले सिद्धार्थ एसआईपीमा हरेक महिना सानो सानो लगानी गरी लङ टर्ममा धेरै फाइदा पाउनुहोस् सिद्धार्थ एसआईपी
এটা 300 রেড বুল বাপে নিয়ে
ভাই রেড বুল
के दिएको यो रेड बुल भनेपछि रेड बुलले चाहिन्छ
Red Bull. Asli Neros only.
म त पैसा लिन्छु आइमी पेमा चाहियो के र खर्च गर्न सजिलो कार्डबाटै किन्छु म लिन्छु म ब्याज पनि पाइन्छ हो विदेशबाट आएको रकम वेलकम टु आइमी पे वालेट आइमी पे भए चाहियो के छ सबै सेट
तिमीलाई गुलाब साह्रै मनपर्छ है अनि चन्दनको सुगन्धले मनलाई शान्त र पवित्र बनाउँछ